Why? Which one do you want to be? I don't know. Look. I think probably Golden State. Which one do you not want to lose more? Yeah, it's in Golden State. So you want to be Cleveland? All right. The teams we actually cheered for in the finals. We'll see if I can do anything with them. Delvedova, you have to have him on. He's the guy that stops Curry, apparently. That's what they were saying. And I was like one of the only people saying, guys, this is not gonna last. This guy's a fucktard. Yeah, that's true.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one.
Michael Thompson.
Home court advantage goes to the Warriors
playing
playing here
that
at
one
the
white
Oracle
guy
Arena.
play.
We're all
That's
set to bring you
bad.
NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland,
Yeah, you got him,
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one. You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Now Shumpert, after the missed three from Klay Thompson.
Right there.
The jump hook. And Love finishes off inside. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Curry, wide open, drains it from beyond the arc.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Irving passes to Love. Irving dishes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Love gets it to go.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Curry. Bogut with the screen on Irving. Curry attacking. And the rejection by LeBron. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Shumpert, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Here's Irving. And James throws it down.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
They double-team Curry. Green kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 5.
Yeah, clearly. Well, that's what you turn into when you.
Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's
yeah,
right. But he's not
those
just
dub
a
fans,
long-range
aka
threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
But they'll get another chance. Again, Curry missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's not
get
showing
uglier,
any
'cause there's gonna be a
signs,
lot of
Greg,
shots
of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game. And he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Here's Thompson following the basket by LeBron James. Curry kicks to Bogut. Green, the screen. And stolen by James. Up the floor. Shumpert passes to Thompson. The three. And that one's good. Shumpert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two. But Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open three.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Not used to playing.
And the Warriors
like
with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Warriors with possession here. 7-point differential. Kicks it to Spates. Dishes it to Barbosa. To the wing right side. Passes it to Spates. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Iguodala wide open. Here's Azili. Goes up with it again. And he sinks the layup.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Iguodala. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. It's Iguodala with the drive. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so, playing the fewest minutes per game of his career. He was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Here's Livingston. Drills the three-pointer. Livingston got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving attacking right through the D for the layup. Here's Iguodala. That misses. Would have counted had no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway.
If you want to be completely...
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Jared Cunningham is out there with J.R. Smith. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position. No good with the triple. Thompson for 3. And that one's good. Thompson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
That drops. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Iguodala dishes to Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now Smith, after the missed three from Klay Thompson.
Well, when you get near
And it's Smith penetrating. Out left to the wing. Here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Zealey's got his fourth rebound in this one. Stolen by Thompson.
Well, I wasn't trying to dunk it.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle.
I was trying to pass to a dunker, but yeah.
That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Zealey. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And Cleveland also making a change. Osgood's checked in. Deflects the pass. Rush with the steal. And Green slams it in.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Yeah, to give me the ball. Good call.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Cunningham kicks to Jefferson. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaway.
Cunningham.
It is so close that you think.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, well, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Thompson. Spates, the pass to Livingston. He dishes it to Bogut. They double-team Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And Spates gets to go.
You know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Cunningham dishes to Mozgov.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Spates kicks to Livingston. Good on the three-point shot. Livingston's got 6.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Smith the pass to Verjao. Here's Cunningham. Back to Verjao.
Holy fuck. Oh, nice.
Golden State takes possession.
That's fucking
That's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Not actually there.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Warriors trailed by 3. And stolen by James.
That's why I say LeBron is still the best player in the world.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
That's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Curry kicks to Livingston. That one's off, still out of sync. And here we go.
I don't know, you think they would be, honestly, but...
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Get a thicker headband, bro. In that picture.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game for LeBron. He has 12 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
And interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Rush in a small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. It's LeBron with the drive.
Turnover. Warriors ball.
Warriors trailed by 12. How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated? I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shumpert dishes to Thompson. James kicks to Love.
Sweet matchup.
Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
On the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38, and last year, down to 35.
Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. 5 on the clock. And it's James missing. Thompson is double. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And it's Jared Cunningham in for Kyrie Irving. Deflects the pass. Smith drives in. Pass to Cunningham. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Some changes for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Festus Ezeli. And Steph Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's James Jones in for Jefferson. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Smith for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors trail by 9. And here's Iguodala outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's deflected. Cunningham kicks to Mozgov. Jones, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Curry with the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge.
Damn it.
Curry with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Rush in for Klay Thompson.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
The drive by James. Oh, he misses the dunk.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Curry against Irving. Spade sets a screen for Curry. The dive for the ball.
Said it had a terrible
Cleveland
release.
takes
I did not
possession.
think it
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Left side, Love. Back to Irving. The Warriors pull it in.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Pulling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson is up there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving in the point guard position. And James throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Oh, yeah.
Punching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Got him.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Curry.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Bogut, I'm questioning your decision-making right now.
Thompson against Thompson. Now the feed to Bogut. 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Iguodala, the pass to Ezeli. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. From deep, Iguodala. And another three for Golden State.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Carson. Defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. They're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they have been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Barbosa dishes to Ezeli. And here's Iguodala outside. And the shot is good. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Irving kicks to James. Plenty of space. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound.
In terms of what he does.
Thompson passes to Iguodala.
He's not bad.
Back to Thompson to take the lead. No luck. Good D by James.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, expect him to bury those.
Say LeBron James.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Yeah, Iguodala is basically what he
outside. Is. Thompson in the corner. Back to Iguodala. And that one goes long.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
That's the story by James. The kick out to Irving. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
LeBron James on the wing. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
The 15-footer. Again, James missing. Warriors trailed by 3. Thompson dishes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. LeBron outside. Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Kevin Love.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that. He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 13 points for Andre Iguodala.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's James. And that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Iguodala has been fantastic. We've watched Iguodala play great basketball. 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Irving attacking. Kicks it out to Love.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Iguodala, no good. And here's Cleveland. James, no good. They kick it out to Green. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Oh, you're being cocky pricks.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now.
I thought he was gonna.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And you know what? You got a couple options here.
Oh, what are you doing?
3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg.
Oh, my God.
Foul has to come immediately after that.
Why did he step in?
Cleveland who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish
No,
to take
like,
a road game like this and simply
It's honestly like you should fade. You should intentionally fade and take a bad shot. 6 of 14 from 3. Yeah.